It's a real issue with Luka Doncic here. You're switching this ball screen, so I got to get underneath of Vika Zubac immediately so Grant Williams can stay home on Amir Coffey. Look at Luka Doncic switching this. What are you doing? So now Grant Williams got to stay and help. Open three. The Mavericks go double Kawhi Leonard. Okay, so Dante Exum going to rotate to James Harden. Luka Doncic rotates up. Grant Williams cannot leave his feet to gamble because I got to be immediately coming back to the middle of the floor so that I can push Dwight Powell to Terrence Mann. But Grant Williams leaves his feet. Dwight Powell isn't going to the... That was terrible. How does James Harden get a layup here in transition? First of all, Dwight Powell's got to be sprinting back to the three-point line. I don't know why you're stopping towards the ball. And Grant Williams here... Okay, stop. Grant Williams should be... Dwight Powell should be already back. Like, he's jogging. And Grant Williams has got to be up. How is this turning into a layup? Not talk and think about switches. This is a pretty easy switch. Tim Hardaway, Grant Williams, okay? Wing to wing. All right, so we're just switching. You go into a game, every time they're on a ball screen, we're switching. But apparently that's not what happens. So some people switch, some people don't, and Kawhi Leonard's left open. Off this miss, could Luka Doncic, could you care to please box out Daniel Tice? Okay? By the way, nobody else for the Mavericks is boxing out either. But why is Luka Doncic not boxing out Tice? Go find Tice and box him out. Has to be Grant Williams' help. This is going to happen about 50 times this game. Grant Williams has got to get over in the gaps. First of all, it's Russell Westbrook. Who cares about him shooting threes? But if I'm in the gaps and my feet are set, I can stunt, I can recover. This has got to be Grant Williams' help. If you force Dwight Powell to have to stay in the paint and help, not happening. What happens with Dante Exum? First of all, I'm immediately rotating down when that ball gets thrown to James Harden. Okay, I'm gonna be. My head's gonna be on a swivel. I'm just seeing ball, seeing man. My back will be to the sideline. I'm in the gaps. I'm seeing both. Dante Exum staying out beyond the three-point line. You got your back to the ball. You're begging to get beat back door. How do the Mavericks make the most simple things so hard? So they just switched the first ball screen. Here's a second ball screen. Derrick Jones Jr. You got to get underneath the screener on this ball screen. It's not hard. Look at Derrick Jones Jr. What are you doing? How did that just happen? Dante Exum is going to be getting in the gaps here to help on James Harden's drive right here because Tim Hardaway Jr. is just giving him this space. So if I'm Tim Hardaway Jr. right now, I'm up. I'm showing my hands and I'm up. Like stop. I'm good right now, right? I'm showing my hands. Dante Exum's coming over to help me. But look at this. You're jumping up for no reason. So as you're jumping for no reason, James Harden's now about to just blow by you and turn the corner. Now Dante Exum can't help you because you just got completely cooked and James Harden's in the paint. That forces help at the rim. Just maddening. Luka Doncic is coming over to trap Kawhi Leonard. I guess he's got to, you do need to communicate this so Tim Hardaway Jr. knows, so he's forcing Kawhi Leonard into this trap. I mean, you have Luka Doncic trying to trap Kawhi Leonard and Tim Hardaway Jr. letting Kawhi Leonard go away from it. Here this is, again, Tim Hardaway Jr.'s late getting out to Kawhi Leonard. This has to be Derrick Jones Jr. in the gaps. If his feet are set, he can stunt, he can recover. But this has to be Derrick Jones Jr.'s help. You're not rotating to the ball. So now the help comes at the rim. No rotating now. Luka Doncic's effort here. You turn it over. Okay, now could you please sprint back? Like, look at Luka Doncic's effort here in transition. Are you kidding me with that? Wow. Again with Luka Doncic. Dwight Powell's coming to double. So we got to at least keep ourselves in front of the ball. We're going to show our hands. We're going to force Kawhi Leonard into this help. Look at Luka Doncic here. You gamble and take yourself out of the play. So now it's again with Luka Doncic in transition. What are you doing? Sprint over to Norman Powell. Okay? Or do you want to take Amir Coffey and push Jaden Hardy to Powell? You're just standing around in no man's land. What are you doing? So Clippers are going 1-4 flat here. They're isolating James Harden on Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s got to get up, and Jaden Hardy's got to stay up, doubling right here. So now Tim Hardaway can force James Harden right into some help right here. It's an easy X out. Everybody's just going to rotate, and once that dribble gets picked up, Jaden Hardy's just coming right back down. Okay? But there's got to be a second defender right there waiting because Tim Hardaway Jr. is just going to be playing off. He's on an island. This is a disaster. Where's Jaden Hardy? It's again, they switched Tim Hardaway Jr. onto James Harden. First of all, Dante Exum needed to be underneath the screener with his back to the baseline so he's seeing ball and seeing man. But if you're Tim Hardaway Jr., stop backpedaling on James Harden. Derek Jones Jr. can come over and help you. He can get in the gaps. So now I'm up. That's the most, and I'm forcing into help right here. Okay? But what does Tim Hardaway Jr. do? All right, fine. So you're letting James Harden go the other way. Well, Luka Doncic now has come over to help you. He's in the gaps too. So up, 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 up. This is just being poorly coached. Dante Exum's going to come trap James Harden here. So Derek Jones Jr.'s got to move. You got to take Terrence Mann. You're going to leave Kawhi Leonard, who's 2 passes away. But once Terrence Mann catches this ball, look at nobody rotates. So once Terrence Mann catches this ball, now Kawhi Leonard's 1 pass away. Here it is again. My God, is Jason Kidd awful. And this entire Mavericks coaching staff. This is a disaster. Dante Exum's got to be in help. Okay? I can easily stunt and recover. If you're not in help, you're out past the 3-point line for no reason. So now the help has to come at the rim. So now, first of all, Kawhi Leonard just going to score here, but there's no rotating now. So Terrence Mann, it's just awful. Grant Williams, and you're coming to double Kawhi Leonard. You got to get all the way up. You cannot let Kawhi Leonard turn the corner. Up, 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 up. If Kawhi Leonard turns the corner, it's over. What do you do? So now, look, he turns the corner baseline. That draws more defenders. As you're about to see here, Derek Jones Jr. wants nothing to do with Kawhi Leonard here. This is going to have to be a double team, okay? You double the strong side of the floor, it's fine. You're going to force Kawhi Leonard to the middle, all right? Tim Hardaway is immediately rotating over once that double team comes. You're just getting the dribble picked up. These are easy rotations after that. But, I mean, you can't watch this. I mean, this is terrible, all right? Like, you're giving up baseline. Grant Williams isn't there. Derek Jones Jr. now is rotating to the ball. If you're Grant Williams, your help is in the middle of the floor. This is not hard. Force Kawhi Leonard to where your help is. Look at this. You let him spin off of where the help is, and you're done.